Jason&Jabari.
Alrighty, what's up guys? This is Jason from the Jason&Jabari Gaming, and today Alliance War is back. Alliance War is back. It's a brand new season, and we are going to be going up against 4 Loki. Shout out to all the homies in 4 Loki. I will not remember everybody, so that is why I'm giving everyone over there a shout out. I'm in BG3, so primarily the fights that I'll do in BG3, I'll shout you guys out, unless of course it's somebody's name that I see that I recognize as well. But yeah, brand new season, and we have 4 Loki. We did not face 4 Loki last season, so it's been I think a couple seasons since we faced them, and I believe that we lost last time we faced them. So this war is still ongoing, but I wanted to get this out. Today's team is going to be Human Torch, who is rank 4. We have rank 4 Negasonic, and we also have rank 3 Patriot. So if you guys watched my last season war fights with Patriot, you probably know the fight he's getting. All right, so we are going to be on path 6, and we have Law Burns. Shout out to the homie Law Burns, DSVG member, really solid guy. And we're going to be going against his rank 4 Tigra. I do believe I'm going against all rank 4s. I do have the footage sped up a little bit for this fight. This is a falter node, so every 10 hits I'll be faltered. However, once past 10 temperature, I cannot miss, so that's why I'm allowing her to throw her SP1, which I take on the block. And it keeps my temperature up. It also gives me smolders, and another bonus is that I ran a combat regen to stay topped off because we have another torch fight that was without the pre-fight. So the next fight is this rank 4 Baron Zemo, and we have another fellow content creator in the CCP, Enzo. My boy Enzo, man, what is going on? But yeah, he has recently taken up his Baron Zero to rank 4. Now, I thought that every time I made a hit that it was going to give Zemo a bleed, so I had a different strategy in mind, but since she's all non-contact, I guess it doesn't count. And it threw me off because I thought I had a parry there, but that was on me because I didn't land the parry. So slight mistake, but it wasn't costly. And now I'm just going to spam my SP1s here. And I'm going to bait out one more SP1. With Baron Zemo, I do like to bait out the SP1s more so than the SP2s. And I'm going to fire off one more SP1, and down he's going to go. So it wasn't the cleanest fight in the world, but we obviously got the solo. Now here's the fight that I was really concerned for. This is now path 7 in section 2. This rank 4 Nikico Monaru. I don't actually know who washed is, but I get the sentiment because I'm a washed player, so I understand, brother, trust. And this time we're going to be using our pre-fight with Human Torch, and we have a Wags pre-fight as well. So I'm supposed to wait out her buff immunity phase. So basically in the beginning, I'm going to just parry heavy and try to stall out the fight. That red icon next to my combat regen is what the timer I was supposed to wait out, and that's now gone. I did opt to go for another combat regen here because I was going to be losing health. I'm just going to block her special 1 because it gives us more smolders, and again, over 10 temperature we cannot miss, which every time a mystic champion is hitting us, we're gaining a significant amount of temperature. So she just kind of melts herself, and that was that, even though we did lose a good amount of health, but that was Torch's last fight. So now we have T-Tang. We have a rank 4 Korg here. So yeah, we do fight all rank 4s, and we have 2 mini bosses as well. So I had a decent war as far as fights are concerned. And I did not opt to top off my Negasonic because the combat regen boost I still had from the previous fight, so I just allowed to get my healing from there instead of wasting a potion. So that is what I'm going to do. Here I'm going to go for my SP2 into SP1 rotation. We will never take any thorns damage because our hits are non-contact, which is why we didn't place any bleeds on that Baron Zemo, which I didn't think about. I don't think anybody did when we were planning it, but I'm glad it worked out that way. So now I'm just going to spam SP1s, and we're going to let him go down due to the passive incinerates. I think I end up throwing off one more SP1 and he goes down. So yeah, not too bad of a fight. That was Negasonic's second to last fight. We have one more. And now we have Legacy's rank 4 Spider-Woman. Shout out to the homie Lags. Hopefully you're well, brother. And shout out to Matt Twohill, because Matt, I love you, brother. I saw your name in the BG3. I forgot. So yeah, shout out to you too, man. And you guys have seen me take this fight before. We do have a Wags pre-fight. It does make this fight a bit easier. Patriot has recently been buffed. I don't play Patriot outside of war, so I wouldn't know. But the way that I approach this fight is the same. You parry medium light. That gives you enough time to get off your 3 hits, and then you back off and you rinse and repeat. I like to bait out her special ones, but you never dex in this fight, and actually you gain so much ground with doing this strategy. So I don't know, but you'll never throw a special, and you just parry medium light, back off, and you hold your block for her special ones. Now I'm running max assassin, I'm running max willpower, and I do have an additional point in the health, the second bracket. It gives you 1.6% more of your health. But Patriot handles this fight very, very well. This is the basic strat here, and I put the new relic on him, the new Punisher relic on him, which, since it's just stat focus, unlike the Black Panther relic, it doesn't give you a buff, so you don't feed her power snack like I did with the Black Panther relic. So that's another way to approach this fight if you wanted to get more hits, because with the Black Panther relic that was on him prior to these new relics coming out that just deal with stat focus, she would gain half a bar of power, which could be dangerous. So I can use my striker freely now, essentially, and it also does give us 2 more hits. In this fight, be prepared to re-parry, because there's a lot of instances where your regular parries will fail due to her ensnare, which is fine. Just know how to re-parry very well. It's a slow fight, but it is a very safe fight. Now, when I throw off my striker, I only do 2 hits. I don't do 3. I don't know if you can sneak in 3. I wouldn't risk it, but you guys are your own people. I know some people like to use his reverse shield thing. I forgot what it's called. I'm not going to get fancy in this fight. This is the basic of basic. You know what I'm saying? This isn't the NBA. I don't need to do a 360 windmill. This is quite literally the WNBA of fights. We're just gonna lay that thing up because that's literally all we can do, right? But down she goes, so there it is. Took 3 minutes to do, but you know what, we got the solo. We all know at this point it's a slower fight due to how you have to play it, but I'm 100% on that fight playing that way. So but again, the wags is really important. So the final fight, we have this rank 4 Bullseye here. And I was just going over the notes because I haven't taken this one in a while. And this is whose Bullseye is this? This is Clayman's Bullseye. So, or is that Clayman? Clayman. I'm thinking it's Clayman. I can't really see because I think he has an A and an E there. But anyway, yeah. So this is his Bullseye. He is definitely running unfazed. which is very clever, very smart, but her passive stun timer lasts longer than the unfazed, so I get it, but at the same time it's not going to work. So even though he'll trigger it a couple of times, he'll still be passively stunned to never be able to retaliate off of it. So Negasonic. I really still love Negasonic a lot. We're getting ready to try and wrap up this fight, but I came very close to giving him the unstoppable there. We did eat the SP1 basically, but it was fine. So there's my first war, guys. I don't know who's winning or who's losing, but are you guys excited that war season's back? Let me know in the comments below, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.